Welcome students. Today we will be studying about egg types. This is the structure of a typical egg with shell, shell membrane, air space, chalaza, disk of the cytoplasm, yolk means yolk is in large quantity, cytoplasm is very less, albumin is present, the white of the egg, this is the vitelline membrane. This is a typical egg, it's hen's egg. Types of eggs. For the embryo to develop inside a fertilized egg, nutrition is needed. The amount of food needed varies for different organisms. It normally depends on the duration of development. Food is provided in the form of yolk. It may be fatty yolk or protein yolk. The eggs vary in size and yolk content. So, in order for the embryo to develop inside a fertilized egg, nutrition is provided by the yolk. The quantity of yolk depends on the duration of development, how long the embryo will take to develop. Depending on that, there will be less quantity of yolk or more quantity of yolk. The yolk also are of two types: fatty yolk, fat-rich yolk, or protein-rich yolk. The eggs usually vary in size as well as yolk content. So we can classify eggs on the basis of different criteria like quantity of yolk, distribution of yolk, presence or absence of shell, basis of development. We will see one by one. The eggs based on quantity of yolk are of four types: microlecithal eggs, mesolecithal eggs, macrolecithal eggs, alecithal eggs. Micro means small. They contain very small amount of yolk. Example, eggs of sea urchin, Herdmania, Amphioxus. Mesolecithal eggs, they contain moderate amount of yolk. Eggs of lamprey, lungfish, frogs, toads. Macrolecithal, it is also called megalecithal, polylecithal. They contain large amount of yolk. Example, eggs of insects, sharks, bony fishes, reptiles, birds, and egg-laying mammals. Alecithal, yolk is almost absent. Example, eutherian eggs. In human beings also, alecithal eggs are present. So, according to the quantity of yolk, there are four types of eggs. This is a hand drawn diagram of all the four types of eggs. Alecithal egg without any yolk. Microlecithal, very less yolk, that dark colored is yolk. Mesolecithal eggs with moderate quantity of, this is the yolk present on this side. Megalecithal, heavy yolked eggs, here the whole yolk is present. So diagrams, this can be used to draw diagrams. Eggs based on distribution of yolk in cytoplasm. Homolecithal eggs or isolecithal eggs. Homo or iso means uniformly. Yolk is uniformly distributed. Example, eggs of annelids, mollusks, echinoderms, protochordates. Telolecithal eggs, yolk is concentrated in the vegetal half. You have already studied the egg can be divided in, egg can have two poles, animal pole and vegetal pole, on the basis of the yolk content. The place where yolk is present, that is the vegetal pole, and where the nucleus is present, that is the animal pole. So telolecithal eggs, egg is concentrated in the vegetal half, then it is telolecithal, eggs of amphibians. Meolecithal eggs, yolk is very large, which occupies nearly the entire ooplasm, leaving free only a small disc-like area of the cytoplasm for the nucleus. Example, eggs of reptiles, birds, egg-laying mammals. These are all meolecithal eggs. Centrolecithal egg, yolk is localized at the center. Example is eggs of insects. These are the diagrams. This is isolecithal, the yolk is distributed uniformly, and here telolecithal, yolk is distributed to one part of the egg, vegetal half. Here the yolk is distributed in the center, that is why it is called centrolecithal egg. Again diagram, for microlecithal and isolecithal you can have the same diagram. The yolk content is very less, that is why microlecithal. Isolecithal means the yolk is uniformly distributed. Here mesolecithal and telolecithal. Mesolecithal means moderate amount of yolk is there, but it is concentrated to one side. That is why it is called telolecithal also. Polylecithal and centrolecithal, lot of yolk is there, but it is concentrated on the central part. So this is for both. Then here macrolecithal and telolecithal, the quantity of yolk is large and it is concentrated to one side. Here also one side, here also one side. That is why telolecithal also. Eggs based on the presence or absence of hard shell. So that was regarding the yolk distribution and quantity of yolk. Now based on the presence or absence of hard shell. Some eggs are having a hard shell, some are not. Those which are having it, they are called cleidoic eggs. Such eggs are covered by hard shell for protection. This shell is for protection. It is permeable for gases and it contains sufficient quantity of yolk. Example, reptiles and birds. Non-cleidoic eggs are without shell and these develop in aquatic medium and uterus of female. Because they are not having hard shell, so they cannot be laid on hard ground. Example is Amphioxus, mammals, frog, Herdmania. This is a cleidoic egg. Okay, the hen's egg is a cleidoic egg, and frog's egg is a non-cleidoic egg. This side, this is the non-cleidoic egg. Eggs based on the basis of development. Determinate and indeterminate. There are two types. Determinate or mosaic eggs. They are also called mosaic eggs. In these types of eggs, before fertilization, the different parts of embryo are determined, called the mosaic eggs. If any part is removed from the eggs, the related organs does not originate in the embryo. That is why determinate means these eggs, before fertilization itself, which part will develop into which future part has been determined already. Okay, so if you remove any part, that related organ will not be present in the developed embryo. After first cleavage, if both the blastomeres are separated from each other, when the eggs start dividing with the help of cleavage, the parts produced are called blastomeres. So if after first cleavage, if both the blastomeres are separated from each other, then they develop into half embryo only, because it's already determined which part will be producing which. So half embryo only will be produced. Example, polyclad, nemertine, annelids, mollusk, ascidian. Indeterminate or regulative eggs, here different parts are determined after third cleavage. Means up to third cleavage, all cells are same. They all can develop into the different organs. These eggs are called regulative eggs because there is no determination till third cleavage. If two blastomeres are separated after the first cleavage, both the blastomeres develop into complete embryo. Not like the determinate one. It will develop into complete embryo. In man, twins are developed due to this reason. Not region, it's reason. Thank you.